King came to come to work like you, man. All blinged out, white gold,
diamonds
yellow
on
gold.
diamonds.
Of the team going after big-name point guards like Kyrie Irving and Kemba Walker and D'Angelo Russell, LeBron James reportedly said, no problem, I can play point guard. Last season, LeBron averaged the third most assists per game in the NBA. Nick, will moving LeBron to point guard make things easier or harder for him?
Well, it ain't going to lessen his workload. I'll tell you that much right now. I mean, this is going to, once again, put the impetus on LeBron that for his team to compete for a championship, he needs to play like an MVP. Now, I believe he can do it in year 17. I don't believe LeBron is yet to a different phase of his career, despite the injury he suffered last year being the first significant injury of his career. And by the way, he has been transitioning to even more of a distributor over the last few years than any point in his career. He's played 16 years in the NBA. 4 times, he's averaged 8 or more assists. 3 of those 4 times have been the last 3 seasons. He has set a new career high in assists per game, I think 2 of the last 3 seasons. He has been doing this because he's been a de facto point guard. Now he's just going to be the official point guard, which for the Lakers' purposes, the reason that matters is it means Rajon Rondo can't start. And it means Rondo and LeBron will play limited minutes together, and that was a duo that did not work last year. So I like this move for all those reasons. Now, if you think LeBron needs to be playing 29, 30 minutes a game, that just ain't going to happen. And if he's to the point of his career where that's what he needs to do, then the Lakers aren't a championship contender. Because the way the Lakers win a title is they have 2 MVP candidates in LeBron and Anthony Davis. They don't have a good enough rest of the roster if LeBron is to a different phase of his career. I don't believe that he is, and I think he's kind of always been a point guard in sheep's clothing, if you will, throughout his career. He's just 6'8", 270, so they never named him a point guard.
Yeah, Chris Paul's not even to the point where he's only playing 29 minutes. So even thinking LeBron should limit his minutes now, no, that's not where LeBron is. Last season, yes, the injury, but he's not where his workload has to be cut back into the 32 to 30 minutes to be able to preserve his body. I don't necessarily agree with you that the point guard position creates more work. No, it doesn't, because he's just working a different way. I believe LeBron's going to average a triple-double. Don't believe he'll get the 27 points, but I do believe he'll average double digits in assists and the rebounding naturally, because he's going to be trying to get the ball out on the break. And the Lakers aren't that big. So for me, look for a triple-double from LeBron. I believe him and Steph Curry are the #1 and #2 candidates to be MVP this season, even though it's season number 17. What you want to watch for with LeBron playing point guard is some of the same things. Now, he has a higher basketball IQ and more experience than Ben Simmons, but just watch spacing on the court. Watch when LeBron, if he's not at the point on the offensive end, if he's on the wing or in the corner, does he realize he's got to be the first line of defense to be able to get back? And when you don't play the post, when you're playing in the post and playing on the wing like he has predominantly throughout his career, sometimes you find yourself out of position. So that's the thing that I'm a little more concerned about. Spacing, how he's going to get back on defense, and understanding the defensive responsibility of a point guard. That's going to change how he's going to play a little bit.
Does LeBron playing point guard affect Anthony Davis at all? What he can and cannot do, where he will be?
Well, here's, to me, no, it doesn't. And this is why it is more of an announcement as far as title and starting lineup than actual role. Because if they went with the lineup I thought they were going to before, or not that I thought they were going to, that I wanted them to, which was if you're going to start a real point guard, have it be Quinn Cook and not LeBron, then LeBron's still going to be the guy bringing the ball up. LeBron's still going to be the guy initiating the offense. Quinn Cook's going to be spotting up to shoot. So now the real question for the Lakers is this. If we know LeBron is starting and we know Anthony Davis is starting, and I feel like we know at $15 million a year, and he should, Danny Green is starting. I know, see, you want Kyle Kuzma to start, and I think he should start. He's probably the 3rd best scoring option.
Yes.
Who is the 4th guy or the 5th guy? Is it a wing in Avery Bradley, like I think it should be? Or are they going to go with this jumbo-size lineup starting Boogie? And if you do that, then who is guarding the opposing team's point guard in the West when you have Russ and Steph and Harden or CP3 and Dame and all these guys? If you ask, Danny Green would be the obvious answer on that lineup on the right. But Danny Green's a great wing defender. You want him to guard the opposing team's best wing, not the opposing team's point
Even though
guard.
he did do some of that with Kyle Lowry there in Toronto. You just don't want him doing it for a full
the whole game.
season.
Yep.
What they have to do with the coaching staff is work it out with Rondo and Boogie Cousins to let them know we're coming in the training camp with that starting lineup that you're proposing. But you have to realize with injuries and everything, and you can't limit veteran players their minutes in camp. If they beat out the guys and they're playing better than the other guys, you have to increase their minutes. So you have to have that conversation with them. Rondo predominantly has been a starter, has come off the bench a little bit. Boogie Cousins, less than that. 95% of the games that he's been in, he's been the starter, so you must have the conversation before you even start the season.
I don't want to be the one to have that conversation with Boogie Cousins. Coming up, hey, John Smoltz and Harold Reynolds will be stopping by. Talk some more baseball. We are here at the baseball All-Star game tonight, 7:30 on Fox. That's all still ahead right here on First Things Tonight.
I've walked some friends down to the Hall of Fame. Yes.
CC was an S.
Time now for a little Say What? Mets rookie Pete Alonso outlasted Vladimir Guerrero Jr. last night to win the Home Run Derby, and with that honor comes some pretty sweet hardware. Alonso got the traditional trophy as well as a custom chain from rapper Daddy Yankee. The chain might just make an appearance at the All-Star game tonight. Say what?
Hang around your neck exactly.
So I think Daddy Yankee gave me this Home Run Derby 2019 championship chain. It's sweet. It even spins. So yeah, I didn't know this was a thing, but I'm very happy that I'm very willing to accept this. This is cool. I think I might play the game tomorrow with this on.
That's funny. It's funny.
That'd be a good look.
Let me tell you something. Major League Baseball players, I know they're making a lot of money. They spend it on some chains now and medallions. I'm talking about, I mean, all the players. Black, white, Hispanic, man, they are wearing some chains.
While they play, rounding the bases with these gigantic chains that are bopping around.
Medallions and everything. I saw a bunch of black diamond necklaces and everything last night. Yeah.
How much jewelry you wear when you were playing? You had to wear a little something, a little chain,
little anklet, maybe.
No, hold on. It's a serious question.
What isn't? Is it?
Did you wear a chain? You wore a chain.
And an anklet.
See?
Both of you idiots.
I told you.
Ain't wearing no jewelry playing in the NFL.
Your guy Randy wore a chain. Guys wear chains in the NFL sometimes. We saw the one get yanked.
Yeah. Typically, you don't see a whole bunch of people out there wearing chains, though, Nick.
Who did Talib steal his chain? Michael Crabtree.
Crabtree.
Got his chain snatched.
Yeah, you don't see no great wide receivers wearing a whole bunch of chains out there and everything.
Agree to disagree.
No.
Let's get back